Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. It's your gender bender prophet with Chelsea Christ Incarnate, coming at you with a pick a card spread, a general message about what you need to know. I felt a little tickle in the ether, and so I decided to do this. If you would like to support the channel, like, share, subscribe, get in line for a healing Reiki session or personal card reading with yours truly. You can also get the services of gifts as gifts for others. Instructions and descriptions for the services will be down below in the information box, along with links to things like Facebook and Instagram for daily guidance. My PayPal for energy exchange donations, always extremely grateful for those. Thank you so much for those who support in that way. And Patreon for monthly contributions in exchange for personal services. This spread, I am using the Druid Craft Tarot by Stephanie and Philip Cargom and Will Worthington. I've got the Tony Carmine Salerno deck, the Gaia Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, and the Messenger Oracle by Ravine Felon. I'm going to tilt you down so you can resonate with the piles here. You got piles 1, 2, and 3. You feel awkward. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. You can choose more than one. You can choose all 3 if you want. Although I suggest using your intuition for something more specific, but that's just me. All right, let's get started with group 1. What do you need to know? Okay. This confusion, this feeling lost and lonely, it's not real. It only exists because you're in a transition of sorts. A transition backed by this energy, needing this energy, and as a whole, you are capable of nurturing and birthing. Not in a physical sense, but you know, that feminine aspect of bringing into life and giving life and sustaining life. And this is for your dreams. This is for yourself. This is for any relationship you may have. You are the ruler of your world. Your masculine energy is on it, which your divine feminine side might feel a little put aside, or like, well, don't I matter? Or does this matter more than I? Look. If you're feeling lost, confused, and lonely, work the unknown, work the darkness, work the dark void in which all things are birthed. Because and what's birthed from the dark void? This. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. It's because you've never really had a chance to implement this. Not in the way that you feel called to do, not in the way that you want to try to do. And this search, it's the egotistical journey. Like, nobody else can take it for you. Nobody else can even take it necessarily with you. Even if you're married, it's like, this is a very solitary experience. I need to lose myself in order to find myself. Just know that any feeling of emptiness or bigness or vastness, it's to be used. It's to be used in the highest and greatest good of all involved. This energy can spark this energy. You know what? I don't know. Well, why don't I make it happen? Why don't I see? Why don't I be the Lord of my own reality? So your divine feminine side here is like figuring it out, working it. And y'all are going to feel the abundance. You're going to see the opportunity to do this because your layout is divinely synchronistic to allow you to do just that. It's like you're the king backed by your own mystical knowing. You are your own oracle. You are your own alchemist, your own manifester. So don't doubt that. All right? And don't think it has to be a different way. The king is always lone in the responsibility, right? The ruler, as far as the patriarchy goes. If this were Queen of Pentacles, same deal. That sovereignty comes from that very isolated place. So don't fret. Don't fret. Pray, bring it in, love the process, love yourself, love everything. Because y'all got it good. Y'all got it really good. You don't know what's around the bend. You don't know who you're forming into. The message here is to just take it step by step, day by day. Allow, invite, execute, embody. Yeah, this ain't nothing. It's just a little blip. It's just a little blip. For you to assert yourself. To have the courage to be like, okay, yeah, I may be feeling a little lonely. I may not. It's going to cause a motivation for you to show more love in the world. Not in a codependent way. In a way that spreads kindness. In a way that helps you deal with this. By, I think, creating a little bit more connection with these two energies here. Right? Trust yourself. Trust the magnetism of the law of attraction. If you don't know what it is you want to bring in, work the appreciation of what you have. Give thanks. Sacrifice your need to know what comes. And accept the gift from the All-Mother of deliverance. And be delightfully surprised. As you know, you always will be by the universe. Take care, Rogan. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me for future or personal guidance along your ascension. Take care if you're popping off now. Group 2. What do you need to know? Okay. In order for you to get on a path that appeases every bit of your soul, your divine masculine and your divine feminine parts, both having their thirst quenched, you've got to let go of the old and don't give in to temptation. Seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Let your heart guide the way. And let it burn away any of the unnecessary. There is something y'all really, really want to have. There's something that you want to get started on. You want to build off of. You want to attract in. You want a fresh new. This feels like you want your whole life to start fresh and to have this possibility of being beyond anything you've ever known before. In order to do that, you can't falter in your beliefs or your willingness to change yourself. These changes, this unity comes from your acceptance that in order to receive, you got to make room and you got to be diligent about it. I'm right there with you. Changing some habits. It's hard. We're creatures of habit, especially if it's a lifelong habit or a decade-long habit, don't punish yourself, but don't be slack either. In order to become an ultimate ruler, You have to get really good with the foundations, the basics of what you want to build from. This is a very cleansing message where it's like, yeah, you want to unionize. You want all that. I know you do. Spirit knows you do. How bad do you want it? Bad enough to change? Or are you going to go back to the old patterns and experience old lives over and over and over again? Nah, be careful, be wary. Do the work. And get started. Commit to something that is true to your heart. Not to your head. Not to your old self. Okay? Work the new. Yeah, this is a very deep-rooted system you got going on. One you've been trying to get yourself out of the cycle of for a while, but it's hard to come full circle with that lesson. That's the really, really difficult part, is that when push comes to shove, when we have the choice to let go and to complete, we often don't. We often tell ourselves, oh, it's always been okay enough. I don't want the change. I don't want things to change necessarily. So I'm going to go against my heart and go with what is familiar. No, the message is, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get started. No day but today. Only the present moment is real. Recreate your future by choosing to commit to not repeating the past. Great message. Power to you. Love you to bits and pieces. Lots of fire energy in this heart. I'm sending you empowerment. See me for Reiki healing if you need help. Take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me, and your guides and your angels and your higher self and all that along your journey to ascension. Take care if you're popping off now. Group 3. What do you need to know? What you're committing to in your heart is worthy of your action. Not a single moment in your mind space should be taken up with blame, guilt, negativity. Hold on. I saw myself reading Ravine Felon's words about that card. All right, Ravine, how can you elaborate? You have been hurt, disrespected, or disappointed by others. Another has let you down or betrayed you. It is normal and natural to experience feelings of anger, hurt, and disappointment. To feel any and all emotion is natural, but you have a choice, always, in how you respond. Do not allow your hurt to become a source of infection. Acknowledge it, learn from it and your experiences, and then let the anger, hurt, and disappointment go. Bubble of truth. Do not allow them to inspire retaliatory acts born of malice or spite to any degree. I just heard. To any degree. Because keep focused on your dream, achievement. Yeah, you don't need to play that game. You don't need to... That's an illusion. Right? And when you allow enough distance between yourself and the stimulation of such negative energies, I mean, that distance, it can be space, it can be time, but it can also just be a choice to ascend above. And those choices, everyone in their own time, to be ready to recognize that that choice is possible. I think group 3 is recognizing very much so that that is indeed the case. The Knight of Cups, it's a pretty slow moving energy, but it is really committed. It's practicing all that they've learned. It's trusting in the divine. It's knowing that slow and steady wins the race. Hence, keep focused on your dream. You will achieve. And this being without malice is tied to that number 17. I mean, the number is 4, which is it's a spirit number. It's beyond this 3D reality. The well of emotion, the ocean of emotion, it's infinite. It's infinite. So we don't have to take any degree of this with us. But this being without malice, it's that divine inspiration. It's that new way, that divine masculine inspiration under divine guidance. That's like, yeah, this inspiration is divinely guided. You can absolutely commit to this. Just don't bring anything with you that you wouldn't want anyone else to bring with them, to see them prosper. Anything else? Nope. That's it. Thank you for allowing me to be your channeler, Group 3. I'm deeply honored. Take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me, your guides, your angels, all sorts, for future or personal guidance along your ascension. Take care.